Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. With less than 5 months left before Nigerians decide on their next commander-in-chief, renowned lawyer and social activist Dele Farotimi has come out to explain why there is a high demand from the public for the campaign manifesto of the Labour Party presidential flag bearer Peter Obi. Speaking during an interview on a few hours ago, Farotimi, who is a spokesman for the Obidati Presidential Campaign Organization, opined that the masses are eager to see Obi's manifesto because they know that he is a person they can hold accountable on every single promise he makes through the document. Going further, the activist disclosed that before joining Obi's team, he was one of those who was very vocal on seeing the former Anambra governor's manifesto, adding that he became convinced that the Labour Party candidate was the right man for the job after he got the chance to read the policy document. He then went on to assure Nigerians that the manifesto will be unveiled in the next few days. And he assured Nigerians that one will be released. He also said in the coming days that we should understand that the first reason why Nigerians are demanding to see Mr. Peter Obi's manifesto is that because they know they can take him at his word.
Wow, 2020 general election is going to be a special one, and it's going to be a great one. I keep saying it on this forum that this election, the 2023 election, general election, is going to determine a whole lot for us as a country. It's going to determine if we are going to move out of this recess, out of this suffering, out of this hunger, out of this economic hardship, into a better life and a new Nigeria. And it's also going to determine the downfall of Nigeria. And this is basically on who we, elect as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In the past 16 years of PDP and 8 years of APC, Nigeria has seen the worst government. We thought that the PDP was the worst, and we needed to vote them out. And Nigeria came out in 2015 in March, and the song of change and Say Baba was what was echoing everywhere. And at the end of the day, Nigeria voted, and they voted out, the PDP 16 years in power, and we voted in the APC. Unfortunately, we never knew that APC is the beginning of the worst in Nigeria history. And today, the country is facing it hard. For you to eat 3 square meal, 3 square meal is too much. For you to eat 2 square meal, successful 2 square meal, you must be ranked as one of those big guys in the town. That is the honest truth, because things are tough. A bag of rice now is now going for 47,000 and thereabout, and minimum wages is just 30,000. So how can you equip that? That is exactly what Nigerians are facing. Inflation has gotten to the highest. The disvaluing of naira is I don't know how to describe it. Presently, the dollar is going for 718 naira. That is to let you know that we are really in a deep mess as a country. So, whosoever takes over from Muhammad Buhari will determine what is going to happen. If we are going to come out of this, or we are going to go deeper into it. And now, like I said, that this 2023 general election is a unique one, because in the history of Nigeria, most presidential candidates, most of them don't really put up, their manifestos. What you come out to see is, they just tell you 7 point agenda, this agenda. There is no document to back what they are saying. But funny enough, in 2023, candidates are coming out with all they can to woo the heart of Nigerians. The APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu is forced to roll out his presidential manifesto to Nigerians, and unveiling the presidential manifesto to Nigerians. It's 80-page book, of what he wants to do for Nigerians. Now, Peter Obi, he's been coming out, he's been vocal, he's been on all kinds of the medias you can talk of, creating awareness. The Obedient are holding rallies for him in every major city in Nigeria. He's having a major support, and he's also coming out to talk about what he wants to do. But Nigerians are saying it's not enough for you to tell us with ordinary mouth. Put up something on ground. Let us see your manifestos. Let us see the document. Let us know how and what you are going to do as a president. And to be honest, Nigerians are demanding for that, seriously. Yes, to me, there are things as a politician who is running for the office of a president for that matter, there are things you don't wait for the public to ask you to provide. By yourself know that you need to put this in place. Because this is document that Nigerians will hold in their hand and say, Mr. President, you said you are going to do this. And it is written. The Bible says something. It says, write the vision, make it plain, that whosoever read it will run with it. So that is what your manifesto is all about. Your manifesto is the pointer of where you are taking the people to. Your manifesto is your goal, what you are going to achieve. Your manifesto is what the people will use to evaluate, to rate you. You understand? That's what they will use to rate you. In the days where they want to compare if you are really working or not, your manifestos is what we put on ground and say, okay, he said he was going to do this, he said he's going to put this, he said he's going to, and he's doing them. You can be taking it and say he's performing or not. So it's a document that you don't joke with. But unfortunately, in this part of the world, our politicians don't take these things serious. These things, this is why Africans remain where we are today. That is why we don't have the continuity in government, because there is no proper plan and set of how government should run. And this is why also that you see the institutions that's supposed to be the driver of the government is not working, because there is no laid down procedures of what governance is all about. What do we see today? People emerge from nowhere to become president. Like somebody said, that people who have been ruling this country, it's either they are picked or they come with parachute from somewhere. And that's exactly the truth. That's exactly the truth. So if a presidential candidate is waiting for people to ask for manifestos before he think of preparing one of that, I think to me it's a sign of to me it's a sign that these people are not serious. Honestly, I don't want to know who is involved. Yes, Peter Obi is my man, but I will also say this, that for him waiting for people to demand for manifestos before he begin to put it in place, it's not a good one. It's not enough for you to go to Egypt, travel around Europe and see how things work and come and tell us with math. Put them on book, put them on paper. Make it plain. Let us know that, okay, this is what you are saying you are going to do. Let the manifestos be available for Nigerians. We can go to bookshop and get it. We don't mind. We can get it from online. We can read it and digest it and get that hope that this is what our president said to do. That is the essence of manifestos. And how many presidential candidates in this 2023 general election has presented their manifestos apart from Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Even Bola Ahmed Tinubu is even accused that he took the manifestos of MK Abiola and repackaged it, which I don't have issues with. If MK Abiola never became president, he contested, he won, but he was never sworn in as president. So if his manifestos carried what will enrich our country, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu lay hands on it, I want to rework on it, I have no issue with that. It's a work on development. Well, thank you for tuning in, and please, I want you to subscribe to our channel and also comment on this. Thank you.